It's game time, and this is Albion Thanatos back for a second game of the first, I believe it's still the first round?
A second round, I believe.
Second round, sorry. Second round of the Sunday Evening Cup series, and this one between, it says Juked, but it is actually Thanatos.
AAA, I think. I think they're AAA, and the other ones without a tag are made in Sweatshop.
Good. So Sweatshop and AAA, in fact, competing in this game, and the immediate Timbersaw ban. They do not want to see him in this game, and fair enough. He is a pain to deal with.
You're just so in love with Timbersaw.
I am.
He's
such a true hero.
I love that. It's not hero in the sense of a character you can pick and do.
Oh no.
He's a hero.
True hero among heroes. And, yeah, Weaver and Lich. Two more good bans.
Good heroes.
Good standard stuff being banned out.
Yeah, Lich, Timbersaw, Weaver, they're just heroes. It doesn't say too much. You know, should be fun. These teams will have both won through to this round, so these are winners. These
people have won before. That is clear.
And I think one of the teams might soon win again. Yeah, that might happen.
Yeah, sorry. Brother is going out for an X-ray or something, so that's exciting to hear about. But yeah, hoping for a more exciting game here than the Farmville Farm Fest we had in the last game.
Yeah, there have been more intriguing games that I've casted in my life.
Yeah.
In fact, it might be fair to say there haven't been less interesting games.
Well, I mean, all of those lovers of Farmville out there will have been gloriously excited about that one.
Oh, look at that. Medusa killed another creep. What is that? That's 273 now.
And the immediate lifestealer pick, kind of showing their hand there, I would say. I would have saved him for a little later, but maybe they just want to secure him. He does often get banned out or picked, so securing the lifestealer early.
I really don't like it, to be honest.
Here comes the Razor.
You know, it's a good hero. Yeah, Razor and Bane and Beastmaster and whatever else that you get for BKB counters are coming. And what if Duke could really want to run a Disruptor? You look a bit silly at this point. I mean, Disruptor's okay against Lifestealer, but if he gets off rage, Disruptor is the most useless thing. So
very much
you've shrunk the hero pool, you've promoted some heroes over others, and you know, I feel like the timing is a little bit strange. I really prefer your, flexible heroes. I love a first pick Alchemist. What does it tell you? Nothing. We're planning to play Dota this game. That's all you really know when you see an Alchemist. It could
Nothing wrong with Crystal Maiden.
Support, carry, mid, aggro tri-lane, defensive tri-lane. Somewhere, somehow, we're going to be playing an Alchemist. That's all you're really told. And it's a similar story with Elder Titan. It's a similar story with Crystal Maiden. It's just a hero that is good.
Lifestealer, on the other hand, so easily. Well, he has like direct counters and really reveals what you're doing. And Crystal Maiden, it's really just we are going to be laning.
Yeah, we plan to use the laning stage early on in the game.
Plan to use the lanes or potentially the jungle.
Yeah, either the lanes or the jungle, some portion of the map.
We're going to be using the experience and gold provided by Gaben on this map.
Oh, praise be to Gaben. Thank you for blessing us with this glorious bounty. And Shadow Shaman, Gaben delivers. What a fun hero.
Yep. An interesting early game hero, and one that, definitely provides some activity. So that will be a nice change from the previous game. We can hope Elder Titan and Shadow Shaman, both strong pushes with that anti-armor and, of course, the Wards of Death. Both fun to watch, I find.
Yeah, I think Shadow Shaman, for a long time in Dota 1 was absolutely my favorite hero to play. Who doesn't love killing a carry with a little bit of Yule, Ward Trap, Shackles, and Hex? Who doesn't love that? No one. That's who. Everyone loves it. So just get some Shadow Shaman in my life. They're banning out Viper from Joked, which I would have thought would be a pretty logical ban for Sweatshop, because they've got to worry about their lifestealer. Viper goes straight through BKB. Why not think about, something along the lines of a Storm Spirit, a Clockwork, something that, has really great synergy with lifestealer as a vehicle for the pain train.
Yeah, totally. I completely agree. And the Nature's Prophet ban coming out from Sweatshop, isn't it? Yes, okay.
Yeah, made in Sweatshop.
Made in Sweatshop.
And, Radiant that makes so much more sense. You see an Elder Titan and a Shadow Shaman, you're thinking maybe we're looking at a siege and some early push.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised to see something along the lines of Death Prophet being banned out. Maybe it's a little early for that sort of thinking, but it could be a Death Prophet. Death Prophet does really nicely against Lifestealer, the physical spirit damage. Bounty Hunter
Radiant's pick
doesn't necessarily make my socks roll up and down in joy, but it's a really, really, really good hero. So,
Your socks roll up and down in joy. My God, that image.
Yeah, I heard it on TV. Why wouldn't I immediately use it in a cast?
Well, because the person,
brutish.
The person who said that to you was a moron. That person should not be on TV.
Well, hey, no. This is
I like the Night Stalker. I do like it. As a hero, in this game, I think he has potential.
Yeah.
Possibly, but the hard stuns of Naga Siren and Crystal Maiden with, well, latch stuns, whatever you call them.
Yeah, neither of them have hard stuns.
Okay, not hard stuns, but the latch stuns, stopping Night Stalker's movement, which is ridiculous at nighttime, will be quite strong against him, I imagine, in that first nighttime.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
I do want to make mention, I absolutely love the Naga Siren Beastmaster combination coming out from Sweatshop. These are classic counters to Lifestealer. You can't rage out a net, you can't rage out a Primal Roar, and you can't ban them because you've only got one ban left. So just take them for yourself.
Yep.
Beastmaster, great synergy with Lifestealer. Naga Siren, good synergy with Crystal Maiden. It's just a good lane, and Crystal Maiden plus Naga Siren are going to be really effective if they want to run some kind of tri-lane early on.
10 seconds to go.
I do think, though, that, whatever their name is, Duke can fit in a Razor still, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see that coming out. But yes, I agree.
They've got room for,
yep.
They've got room for Razor, they've got room for Bane, they've got room for a whole lot of stuff to try and kite out that Lifestealer. Keep them moving. I think Razor and Bane are really the main ones I'd be looking towards, but that's only with Naga Siren, Beastmaster, Viper. They've already gotten rid of so much.
I mean, they're doing a decent job covering their asses now, but really, the whole draft is on the part of the Radiant has been a complete reaction to their first pick, Lifestealer. So they've kind of backed themselves into a corner with what they have to be drafting towards.
Yeah, if you pick a Crystal Maiden Naga Siren first, chances are you get a completely different looking draft. Your bans can be really different. And maybe you lose the Lifestealer, but I would hope that teams at this level would be able to deal with, any given ban. And it looks like juked. Are we going juked or joked on that?
I think it's juked.
Okay, we'll go juked. Juked, they've picked up Juggernaut, Shadow Shaman, Elder Titan. Night Stalker can do a fair amount in lane and finding the pickoffs. I really would love to see them get a really hard pushing hero on top of this, preferably in a sort of support role and maybe along the lines of a Leshrac, and I think you could do a whole lot of work.
Yeah, I think Leshrac would be very good.
A Venomancer would also be really strong. Great synergy with Juggernaut and
Death Prophet's not banned out yet. Yeah, they banned one of those heroes, the Veno being banned out, but of course Leshrac and Death Prophet still on the board.
Yeah, I was pretty taken when I said Venomancer. Ooh, yeah, that just felt right when I said it.
Oh, yes.
Now taking out the Clockwork, and I think there's probably still room for a Storm Spirit here from Sweatshop. That'd be a great vehicle for Lifestealer. It doesn't combo beautifully with Naga Siren, unlike an Invoker, of course.
Absolutely.
And that's also a really solid pick. Hopefully, we're going to see some great invoking. Invoker and Shadow Shaman. Gaben has heard my prayers.
And Night Stalker looks like we're setting up for an action-packed early game.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, should be good. Lycan, oh my God, such push.
It's push o'clock.
Bring out the Necro books.
Necro books, healing wards, but now the laning stage does look a little bit tricky.
It does.
I'm not.
Is this going to be a hard lane Lycan? Jungle Lycan?
I don't think it can be a hard lane Lycan. I'm not thrilled with jungle Lycan. It might be... I'm a fan of support Juggernaut personally. You got an ult which no longer relies on any physical damage. That automatically does, 200 to 300 damage per slash, and he's got healing ward as well.
Yeah.
He's got some immunity, so he's not food in the jungle. You just spin to win and TP out.
Yeah.
I think it's a fairly viable support hero, really good in the laning stage if you team him up with something like a Viper, some kind of carry that can give you slow, or just another support in a tri-lane. I feel like Juggernaut's viable, but that's just one of my pet favorites. I haven't seen it done.
And if he gets Aghanims, then he's just like ridiculously strong just with his ult. He doesn't even really need that attack damage if he gets some survivability and an Aghanims. I'm pretty sure that support Juggernaut would work out okay. I don't know that we're going to see that this game, just because they don't really have anyone else. I guess Lycan can carry, but I don't know. He might be stepping more into that pushing role.
Yeah, I feel like it could be sort of a defensive tri-lane with Shadow Shaman and Juggernaut supporting Lycan. You send ET offlane and then Night Stalker to great mid, or...
Yeah, ET.
There are so many possibilities.
Quite possible. Okay, well, let's introduce the teams. On the Radiant, we have Ragex on the Invoker, Favorites on the Naga Siren, Excelsior on the Nakes, Digger on the Crystal Maiden, and lagging just behind, KenZ on the Beastmaster.
Yeah, and for Juked, we have knee on the lycanthrope. I'm just giving up on that
Jesus,
one.
That is bad.
Yeah, it's problems. Landrew on the Elder Titan. Carpe Diem on the Juggernaut. We have $20 in my pocket on the Shadow Shaman. Just want to keep my eyes on this top lane. This could be some problems. And DN Style on the Night Stalker. What do you want to go for that lycanthrope? That is a massacre.
Oh,
that is
good
just
God.
one of the...
Unkney? Oh, it's god awful. He's just Lycan. That's too much to handle, honestly.
You know what? You do this to casters, this is what we're going to do to you. You get no name recognition.
You get nothing. You get nothing, you fucked it. Okay, so, Carpe Diem already spinning, not so much winning, but now heading bottom lane. He didn't like the look of what he saw there, so he's getting well out. Landrew, maybe heading top. I guess they think that there's going to be a tri-lane top, and they will be right. They want that.
They're sending Elder Titan to... They want to dodge the tri-lane, send Lycanthrope to the jungle using the trick, standing and found, summoning those wolves, and he's about to block the spawn camp. Oh, just gets out of there in time. Would have looked quite silly. And this is great. This is fantastic for Juke. They've managed to juke. They've done some juking. They've avoided the tri-lane. They've gotten the lanes I think they'd want. Night Stalker is going to be able to take on Beastmaster in a relatively even matchup. I think the Axis spam is going to give KenZ the advantage, but it's not for sure. And look down bottom. It looks like Rasta going to make a go.
Yep.
Has Shackle Spin to Win going to be available. Invoker has terrible base movement speed. This is going to be first blood. X-Ray Jack's trying to juke through the tree.
Carpe Diem. Misses
Carpe
that
YOLO.
juke. Please. Tango's up.
Please.
Tower.
Yeah, they've got first blood. Carpe Diem.
First blood.
He will escape and he'll be just fine with that salve. And this is a fantastic start. Getting the lanes they want and the first blood. Great stuff coming the way of Juke and Lycanthrope already getting a little bit of work done in the jungle. What could be better?
DN Star getting a bit of harass on KenZ, but doing more damage to himself under that tower. It's good with Landrew solo top against the tri-lane. He should be relatively okay if he stays back, and he will be able to soak up a few levels which are important for him early game. So yeah, definitely I think the lane's favouring the Dire at this stage.
Knee could be in trouble. You're not Lycan.
Yep.
You know what? You made your bed.
Get in the net thrown down.
Gonna chuck up instead and can do nothing with it.
Nothing whatsoever happening.
Nothing.
Chris Maiden looking for
And they have done a decent job.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they've done a decent job blocking up these spawn camps. And now Nagasai going to try and leech some experience away from the Lycanthrope, doing as much as she possibly can to try and ruin the life of this Lycanthrope, which I think is a pretty solid strategy. But keep your eyes down bottom. I don't know what Never Rage can do. I mean, what's going to happen when you get hexed and you get shackled and there's a Juggernaut spinning next to you?
Oh,
There's nothing
it's
to
an
be done.
extremely difficult lane for him. And even Invis isn't going to save you from that. He's going 2 points in Wex to start. Only got that EMP
Whoa.
at the moment.
I suppose he just wants the base movement.
Yeah, and the net going down on Lycan, who is very low. Does manage to escape though. Oh, Naga getting that hit on that wolf.
Bang.
Yeah, Lycan certainly getting shot down in this jungle. We may see a rotation from him. His life is being made very difficult there.
Yeah, I think we could see him go into an aggressive jungle, try and take down the... Oh, Shackle being going down on Never Rage Cup ATM, getting in there, spin to win. He's trying to get in there, Ether Shock still available, and Shadow Shaman waiting to get the kill secure.
Kill is secured, and Naga Siren favorites heading mid. Maybe to help out this Beastmaster mid lane. But Dire do have a good ward there.
Yeah, I don't see how favorites can do this without the smoke, and without level 2 it's going to be troubles too. And now it looks like finally a reaction from Maiden's Sweatshop. This can't go on any longer.
Yeah.
Elder Titan's going to take down the Invoker one-on-one. Naga Siren is now in a bad position. Needs to find a way to get down to the rest of her team in the Radiant jungle, and Juggernaut rotates top. This is beautiful.
Musical lanes, and well, they've juked is certainly juking, and really getting it done. Although Lifestealer is getting uncontested farm bottom at the moment. Good rune control by Dire thus far. But Nightstalker doesn't quite have his bottle. It is coming on Courier. He might have bottle crowed actually. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he would have done. It'd be crazy to not have bottle at this stage. Ken Zed putting a little bit of harass on him. Is getting a lot of points up into Inner Beast, trying to keep this lane pushed and get the rune control. But Landru one time and $20 in my pockets. The other time has been able to control these runes and really, really annoy the Elder Titan, giving DN Star the rune control he needs, and he's doing a really good job in what I would suggest is a slightly unfavorable lane, beating out this Beastmaster with Bottle Crow spam, and now he's making a go on it. He picked up Silence, he's got Void available to him again in a couple of seconds, Haster and Nimble Bottle, and Ken Z needs to be desperately careful.
Oh, he's got his spells off cooldown now.
He's going to go back behind tower, pops Haster, and
just waiting for his boot
before he goes in there.
Has popped the haste, so that's a pretty big escape. But yeah, now that there's been the rotation bottom by the Radiant, Lycan has far more ability to farm up this jungle. It's getting very low there though, not having the best time in the jungle. But,
yeah, well I mean, you're heading back to base anyway for mana, you may as well lose all your health as well, keep those wolves alive as long as possible. He is, it looks like working.
Meanwhile at mid, DN Style getting netted up and he will be taken out. Good pick off there by favorites on the Naga Siren.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
Yeah, they needed that pretty desperately. They've not been doing terribly well so far. You look at the gold chart, it's pretty far in favor considering the time in Duke's favor, experience as well, but that is starting to go a little bit more that way with this lane switch. Invoker not having quite such a tough time, and now a 6-minute Midas. Sign Seal delivered to this Lifestealer.
Not too shabby, and he's looking alright. Now, Nightstalker, well, Beastmaster coming in. He may have enough damage to take out Digger, especially with that double damage rune. Oh, gets open wounds, and, well, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to catch this Crystal Maiden, who will now frostbite him up. And completely surrounded, DN's tile getting extremely deep and taken out. Good reaction by Excelsior, managing to get that open wounds on him and save the Crystal Maiden.
Yeah. I mean that's a kill during nighttime on a Nightstalker, the second kill on him.
During the night.
It's a 5-man rotation. Juggernaut and Shadow Shaman have gotten all they want. Lycanthrope unharassed since that lane switch. Elder Titan able to get a little bit more out of the off lane. So I think, space created by the Nightstalker. Would have loved to get that kill, but even with losing him, not a horrible trade. And a Mask of Madness coming out for the Lycanthrope. It looks like he's rushing towards that Vladimir's offering just as soon as he can.
Absolutely. Which is good, I think. He will be able to have extreme pushing power, especially if he goes to Necrobook after that. And yeah, Nightstalker though, really being shut down during this first night time, and that is not what you want from your solo mid. But as you say, not all bad, because the rest of this Dire team certainly has had the space to farm up.
Yeah, I just don't think it's that bad. I mean, Night Stalker, people thought when he had a 4-minute cycle, that means that at 4 minutes you're going to go 8-0 in the first nighttime. It's just not true anymore. You need a little bit more time to farm. You use this first nighttime to get big, and the second nighttime is where you really start to go to work. And
well,
he is losing by
$20 in my pocket, getting stunned up, Riptide as well. Manages to get the shackle down, but he's losing health from favorites as auto attacks all the time, and there it is. The kill going to the Beastmaster.
Yeah, that one not so good. Favorite's gonna try and harass this Lycanthrope in the jungle. Lycan lucky at the moment to find himself on high health. He's been leaving himself really low. Nagasiren spotted this out though and wants to make a go, and
uses the clarity.
The Lycanthrope with
and
a
here
name.
comes the Crystal Maiden.
They're
There is
pinning
a
it
ward
out.
there,
They want
but
this badly.
the Lycan should know. Why is he still there? Net does go down.
In trouble.
Certainly is. And here's the Crystal Maiden, that should be it. I can't believe he wasn't out. They had a ward here. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. There was no smoke. Perhaps the Nagasiren waited so long he assumed he was safe, and now it looks like they're making a rotation towards the Juggernaut. $20 in my pocket, chasing him down. DN Style immediately gets a kill, and now Juggernaut getting in there. Doesn't have Omni Slash available to him. Already used it, didn't see that. Invoker chucking out the Cold Snap. Wolves getting in there, now Void being chucked down. QQWRD. Every time Invoker knows how it's done.
Definitely ready with that, and a good Cold Snap as well. Really helps out there. But the Juggernaut certainly farming up quite effectively. He's got his Poor Man Shield and now his drums as well. So he were quite survivable early game. And he's leading the last hits chart just in front of this Lifestealer. He's having a decent time bottom. I would have thought he should have a few more last hits than he does against this Elder Titan. But then again, Juggernaut has had free farm too. And Lifestealer did have to make that rotation.
The early kills on that Invoker. He's now 1-0-2.
Yeah.
So he's gotten a little bit more kill involvement than the Lifestealer who just has the
Invoker
single
getting
assist.
dusted up, shackled now, and he's getting laid into. That should be the end of him. Yeah, another kill secure. I had Shadow Shaman, $20 in my pocket, really saving up that Ethershock to get that last hit in. The Install picking up an illusion, filling up his bottle. The Ensnare does manage to get him right on the edge of his range, and Artificial Nighttime won't be enough to save him. 3 heroes there taking him down. I believe it's just about nighttime. Oh, 2 minutes before.
Yeah.
He'll be back up for nighttime, but does burn his
I hope
gold.
he's back up at nighttime, but he's just not getting as much done as he would like to. And they've spotted out Lycanthrope again. They're trying to put some aggression into him, trying to stop him from getting anything more up. He has interestingly gone for Sage's Mask as well as a Vladmir's Offering, really feeling some mana concerns and not any boost speed concerns, which is not my personal favorite, but has got a medallion up, and if he's looking for an early Rosh, this is what you get.
Yeah.
This is
it.
Negative armor, plus lifesteal, and it looks like he's going there right now.
And he does, no
early
ward.
Roshan.
No ward from
No
the
ward.
Radiant, so he's not going to worry about smoke, but he won't need it.
EMP being chucked out by Never Rage. Net was also thrown onto DN Star, but unable to get it done. Looks like Carpe Diem calming in.
Yep, getting into help and
Possibly-
$20 in his pocket. Might look to help as well.
Probably could afford to chuck down a healing wall to try and keep these wolves alive.
Doesn't need it.
No one
Whatever.
doesn't need it.
Carpe
They're gonna pick up
Diem.
a really early wave.
Carpe Diem.
Won't be coming back for a while.
Carpe YOLO.
Carpe YOLO indeed. And they do take that Rosh without any problems at all.
Yeah, and
Master
if you
feeding
look at
the
the score,
beast.
it's 5-all.
Mhm.
But DN Style is number one getting killed, and I mean, he's not nearly as essential as the Juggernaut and the Lycanthrope, I would think, for their pushes. He's been creating a whole lot of space. He's still getting a couple kills. He's been involved. He's been around the map, and he's still ahead of this, all the supports, as well as Invoker, who has had an absolute shocker. 0-4-1 so far.
Yeah, not looking good for him. And the Dire really in a good position to push at any minute with the Aegis and all the levels just coming together. It really seems that their team is just, all coming together, ready to team fight. approximately now, and we see mid tower being battered down by these wards.
Bust down Radiant structures now.
Just hit nighttime. It's still 6 p.m. according to the clock, and
Night Stalker getting very deep.
Drag him into the ancient.
We'll run into the Invoker and get cold snapped and shouted. Not enough damage though. Uses the wand.
Commitment, not much result.
Grounded, neck goes down.
Net up.
And there's the song. Oh, DN Star in a bad position, but the Juggernaut will have time to get in. He will likely have Omni Flash as well. And Oil, this could be huge.
Aether Shot, kill secure. Night Stalker going to escape, too much move speed, earns up and wants to rejoin the fight. Pops off as a fake nighttime even in the middle of the night. Favorites in deep trouble, no TP, no chance. Invoker on the run, QQWRD, Ghost Walk available, but skilling that up and not being able to fight for a little while until you get mana, health. Have to walk ever so slowly over the side shop and try and get out of here. Meanwhile, I suspect it's going to be at least another tier 2 tower coming the way of...
find this. No, it doesn't in the end. But yeah, it looks like tier 2 is going to go down or at least be severely damaged here. Ooh, Lifestealer getting horribly deep. Just getting his Midas off cooldown, but does get hexed up, stomped, and shackled. Has to rage out, just escaping.
Radiant's top tower is in bad shape.
I mean, that was really greedy coming out from Excelsior. Just bad position. You're not saving that tower. You're not taking a team fight.
Oh, he just wanted to use his Midas, but very
Oh, I understand. That's hella greedy.
And there's the Yasha on Juggernaut.
Yeah, he is a race car. He's at 408 movement speed, even when he's not using drum or his base boot. Now we're going on to Kenzie. Point all in my pocket, looking to engage. Lovely stomp coming up from the Elder Titan. Carpe Diem running in. He's got the Blade Flurry. He's getting all around them. Digger gonna die. Double kill. Favorite in deep trouble. Gets shackled up. Rage coming out from Excelsior, but he needs to boogie on out of there. Never Rage chucks down the EMP tornado. Catches no one with it.
$20 in my pocket, actually using Aethershock there to, not for the kill secure, actually before they were on no health, and a good shackle shot as well. So he's really been quite instrumental in these team fights and pushes as well, so certainly proving his worth.
So he's already got a Blink Dagger, which is lovely for him, but here I think is a more pressing concern. You really struggle when people call the ultimate for Enchantress Impetus instead of Impetus. So you're fine with Aethershock? Why not Aethershock? It's Ether,
it
so why wouldn't
it... Okay, it's into the Ether. Fair enough. Fair enough. I acknowledge the wrong in my ways, and will seek to improve.
Would you like to apologize on live Dota TV?
I apologize to anyone who noticed that terrible flaw.
No one noticed before I pointed it out.
But my god, people should stop saying
it's happened now.
Whatever they say. Impetus, my god. Anyway. Tier 1 bottom, taken out. And yeah, Juggernaut going quite a greedy damage build with this Yasha and now into an ultimate orb. I would have thought that, he is trying to fill that hard carry role. But I just think Aghanims is great on Juggernaut. I don't like it, but it's great. Honestly, I think...
My pocket links in, hits the heck. Night Stalker in there, Lycanthrope pops the ult. Haterade being drunk. They want to kill off this Paper Maiden, and they're going to be able to very quickly. Favorite takes an Ether shot to the face. Juggernaut leaping through with a huge Omni Slash Tornado, landing on a couple, but a big dive coming in from the Lycanthrope. They're going to be able to pick up the Beastmaster as well. Never Rage chucks down a nice EMP, but he needs to get that.
Oh god, he is chicken.
Oh my stars and stripes. That's a full team wipe going the way of Duked.
Massive team wipe. I think it well could be, and this should be the tier 3 tower. Oh, actually, 2 coming back now. So they will... they can still look to push this. Tier 2 is still up, so that will be instantly destroyed. And they will stay in.
Yeah, I think in the end you'd say that Sweatshop were lucky, but now another blink in. This Shadow Shaman is everywhere, and defensive Song of the Sun being used exclusively to save a Crystal Maiden who's gonna be up in freaking 28 seconds anyway because she's level 7 and only has a Bracer and Boots. I don't know about that decision at all.
It is daytime now. Night Stalker won't be quite as useful. Lycan does manage to get down that barracks. One.
That's forward.
Good stomp, stunning them all up. Juggernaut moving into position.
Dire might want to mine.
Spinning and winning. The massive damage being dealt, and they're being pushed back into their spawn at 17 minutes. The mech on Landru doing work, and they're all full health this deep in the base. This is just crazy. The pushing power of Lycan with that Vlad is just...
Invoker inside of the fountain gets taken out, and Ken Z has seen enough. GG. What a performance from Jukes. Beautiful lane dodging. Beautiful work everywhere. They got the items they needed. They rushed the Vladimir and the medallion, took out Rosh, got a massive advantage. All of their heroes have more money than any of the heroes from Radiant. Lovely play coming out from Juke.
Absolutely, a really good game and good to watch as well. A really dynamic style. I love their lane switches at the start and their original lane composition, really winning that lane against the Invoker. And yeah, just doing really well, dealing with the trouble in the jungle for the Lycan early and coming out with an excellent push. Just really good movement.
Yeah, really clean, really crisp, really well done. I mean, there was a mistake from the lycanthrope in the jungle. The Ether Shocks could have come a little earlier to give Juggernaut more farm. And essentially, those are the mistakes I can think of. And I don't even think securing a kill is a bad thing.
No.
Saving mana until you're sure you're going to get the kill is okay by me.
Yeah, and the Shadow Shaman
little thing I might change.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman was instrumental in those team fights with his Hex and Bind, really proving extremely effective. And yeah, really, again, a clinical display, but this time it was actually good to watch. Unlike last time where we had a clinical display, but it dragged. Did it drag? So
it did. I can confirm. Let me answer that rhetorical question.
Drag is confirmed. For
Yep.
sure. Okay, thank you for watching. This has been Albion Thanatos, and we will see you in another game soon, I imagine.
See you guys.